Dr. Marcia of Move with Marcia. We're laying down and getting into the core with the Deadbug flow. So, the main event of today's flow is the Deadbug. Amazing core builder, great for that brain to body connection. Also gets into the hips, a little shoulder stability depending on how you work it. So, we are going to work up to a Deadbug. We're going to take little tiny steps to work up to a Deadbug. And then, if you're feeling pretty good with the Deadbug, we're also going to work on a few variations. I will try to give options, tips, and other things you can try if it's not working for you. It's your body. You know what works best. So when we do get to the variation point, you will need something sturdy like a block or a book, not too heavy. We're just going to be squeezing it between our thigh and our elbows. So something you can get that will stand that pressure. And then some sort of light weight. So I'm going to be using this 5-pound kettlebell. You can use a can of beans, full bottle of water, as long as it's closed, or, small dumbbells, anything like that. So grab all of that. We're going to hit our backs. We're going to stay on our backs. We might end up with a few stretches, but otherwise we're staying on our backs. And we're going to be moving and grooving starting now. So let's get on our backs. And the first thing we're going to do is make sure we know where the heck our pelvis is so that we can hold it sturdy during the Deadbugs. So get comfortable on the ground. And take your hands and hold your hips. Try to find the top of your hips. Push your back flat to the floor. That's a posterior pelvic tilt. Pull it and arch as hard as you can for an anterior pelvic tilt. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 1 more, 4. So try to find something in the middle that feels comfortable for you. Everybody's body is built different and feels different. So somewhere in the middle of that is your neutral for this position. Hold it. Now, there should be some sort of space under here. You're not all the way flat in that posterior tilt. So brace. If you don't know what bracing feels like, find your belly button, find your hip bone, and somewhere closer to the hip bone is where you can feel that transverse abdominis. So inhale, exhale, pull your belly button towards the spine while keeping that position of comfort you found somewhere in between a full anterior and a full posterior tilt. So I said we're going to work our way up to Deadbugs. We're going to hold this and just do taps first. So inhale, exhale, brace this and breathe it. Let's tap the right foot up, tap it down 3 times. One more time. Rest down, get ready for the left side. Inhale, exhale, engage lift, tap. 1, 2, 3. If you found it pretty easy to hold this sturdy in that spot, breathe, brace, coordinate it, cool. You ready for the next step? We're going to start with 90-90 and tap down from there. So let's get ready. Inhale, exhale, breathe and lift. Let's do right down. 1, 2, 3. Let's do left down. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down, breathe. So if that was extremely difficult for you, now you know where you stand with Deadbugs because we only did half of it, right? Get your wiggles out. Now let's practice the upper half. The upper half is bringing the chin off the ground and holding the arms. So make sure you can even lift your head up, right? And then let's lower down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's practice left arm. 1, 2, 3. Lower that head down, arms down. If you absolutely cannot stand and bear lifting your head up, you can try it here. That's fine. That's cool. or you can hold your head up as long as you can and then rest it down and keep going. Up to you. All right, so now let's try to put it together. We're just going to lift the legs, lift the head, and move the arms only. So let's breathe in. Exhale, we're in a dead bug position now. Leave the legs where they are, and let's drop 3 on the right arm. 1, 2, 3. Let's drop the left arm. 1, 2, 3. Come down if you need to, or let's go for the legs only. We're going to heel tap. 1, 2, 3. Left leg. 1, 2, 3. Drop down. So we didn't even get to doing straight legs yet. So if that was difficult, strenuous, hard to concentrate, you're going to stick with that variation. Arms and legs up and moving, either only arms or only legs. And your counts will follow the counts, but you're not going to move on with the moves, if that makes sense. So if you are ready to move forward with the moves, you did okay with that, we're going to do straight legs while moving opposite arm. Cool. So breathe. Get your wiggles out. Let's do it. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3. Opposite. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3. Drop down. If that was strenuous, difficult, hard to concentrate, keep up with breathing, moving, bracing, holding still, stay there. If you stayed at an earlier one, that's fine for you too. Keep going. Keep going at that earlier one. If you're ready to try something else, we're going to grab that block or whatever sturdy thing you have that squeezes. We're going to get into the position. But now instead we're going to put the block in between left side first, and we're only going to move the right side. We'll do 3, drop down, switch sides to the other side. All right, so let's get that ready. Inhale, exhale, we're up. And let's do it. Squeeze and lower. 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. Lift up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now let's do a version where we take the same block, book, whatever you had, and hold it between your arms. So you could grip it, depends on what you have, or hold it like this, but either way you're squeezing into it, arms straight. And we're going to lower both arms at the same time as we lower a leg. Hope that made sense. So breathe in, exhale, engage, lift. We're going to lower right leg, both arms. 1, 2, 3. Left leg. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Let's get into the free weight. Done with the block. Goodbye, block. You did great. Well done. Let's get into the free weight. If you happen to have a kettlebell, holding it at the bell will be harder to stabilize. So I'm going to go with holding it this way, loop it through, and I could lower down pretty okay. So test it out without even getting into the dead bug. Make sure you don't have something too heavy. So we're just going to hold it in our hand and do it that way. If you're feeling like extra confident and you have another weight that you can put on your ankle, go for it. I don't care. So we're going to follow the same rep scheme, 3, 3. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. Stay up here if you can and switch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Lovely. Breathe for a second. Now, when you come back to do this some other time, if you're feeling extra cool, you could add a crunch to that when you come up. I don't feel like it right now. And you could also, instead of doing the block, replace it with whatever weight you have for the one we did last time. So that's a thing. But for now, we're done. I'm going to cool off. So let's put feet together, thighs together, if that's comfortable for you, as we roll knees to the right for a little twist. Hopefully your left shoulder's still on the ground. If it's not, scoot it, inch it, force it over. If this is uncomfortable, then maybe do get that block back and put it here. Otherwise, we're going to hang out here for about 15 seconds before we switch to the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. You can help them up if you want to. And let's do knees to the left. I gotta move away from the wall a little bit. And again, if you're hanging in the air, push that shoulder down. Or if you absolutely can't get down, then get a pillow or something if you're uncomfortable. 15 seconds with knees to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees back up. Let's get into the neck a little bit. Interlace the fingers, put them behind your neck. And if you can touch your chin to your chest, cool. We're going to hold it here for 10. Now, look towards your right armpit. Chin is still on the chest. We're just hitting a different angle on the neck. 10 seconds. Left armpit. Lower down. Breathe. Get up however you want to get up. Ooh, get your water. Get your wiggles out. Maybe some neck rolls. Maybe some shoulder circles. Whatever feels good. But we're pretty much done. We got into that core, worked that stability. Wherever you got to in that flow, good for you. You did it. Your body, you choose what works for you. Now, you're always welcome to come back to this and try it with different ways. I suggested a few at the end, but whatever you come up with, whatever feels right, your body, you choose. If you like this little flow, hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you. Comment down below. Let's chat. Let's talk about it. Let me know. Just say hi. I enjoyed this. Whatever. No pressure. It's not that deep. And it's a great way to stay in shape. Love you. Bye.